Hi there, Team We Run. Coach Alexa here. I've been doing this series on pillars of health, and I wanted to move on to talking about movement. So exercise, basically, and how broadly beneficial exercise can be for your health. And I think probably we feel like we know a reasonable amount about that as runners. You know, we are doing exercise, we're feeling the physical health benefits, probably the mental health benefits. But I just wanted to give us all a little bit of a reminder, I guess, about some of the benefits, specifically in this video for cardio training, so aerobic training like running. And I wanted to start off a little bit higher level up than that and say that exercise in general is the one thing that is irrefutably proven to not just lengthen our lives, but lengthen kind of how long we live for in a really kind of healthy, mentally and physical way. So the quality of life, the length of time we have a good quality of life, directly linked to exercise. It's the only thing which has an anti-aging and an illness preventative thing across all systems pretty much of our body. So keeping moving, starting moving, and for those of you who are watching this already, keeping moving is a real key to maintaining our physical health and the health of our brain. So the thing I wanted to just dive into in today's video is about aerobic base training, zone 2 training, sort of conversational pace training, where you can have a full and flowing conversation as you're doing your aerobic exercise. Now, as runners, as people who've been maybe watching videos on the app or on the Virtual Running Club Facebook group for a while, you'll have heard both me and Coach Calvin talking about the importance of doing any long, gentle or easy runs slowly enough. So we're in that low heart rate zone, we're able to have a full conversation when we're running, because it has fantastic benefits for best developing our endurance aerobic fitness, which is absolutely true. But I wanted to also highlight other benefits that sort of training has. So you can do that running. For people who are maybe more at the beginning of their fitness journeys, that might be a brisk walk, not a run, that gets you into that zone. You could do it cycling or swimming. Anything where you're continuously moving at that zone 2 heart rate, conversational pace. So breathing harder than you would just sat on the sofa, but maintaining that ability to have a full and flowing conversation. So it helps build our endurance, as we know as runners. It helps that cardiovascular fitness, and by that I mean it has a positive impact on our heart muscle. It has a positive impact on the elasticity of the veins and arteries around our heart, which is why it reduces our risk of heart disease and cardiovascular health conditions, high blood pressure, for example. It also improves our circulation, it improves our blood pressure and things like that, so it's why it also reduces our risk of stroke. It helps our body get in a better place with burning our energy levels, managing our blood sugar, burning our body fat. So that's why aerobic exercise is a good way to avoid or perhaps even reverse type 2 diabetes. And it has a positive impact on reducing the risk of many different other illnesses, specific sorts of cancers, various other longer term health conditions. So, you know, that's the sales pitch for aerobic training, if ever there was one, hey? And now the other thing that I've been, reading a bit more about and listening a bit more about too recently is the impact on our brain health. So I think as runners, we all know that running has a positive impact on our mental health, but this is more specifically kind of the physical health of our brain, particularly when it comes to dementia and Alzheimer's risk. So we tend to get those symptoms later in life, but actually the process of the start of those brain changes can start decades earlier. And it's been shown that a chemical that our brain naturally produces when we're exercising aerobically in that low heart rate zone, fully conversational pace, is also a chemical that can help break down and protect our brain from the build-up of sort of plaques and couple of different proteins in the brain that can cause Alzheimer's disease. So many reasons to be aerobically exercising. to be really focusing in on when you're doing those gentle, easy, long runs that are down in your schedule as to be zone 2 or easy effort, to do them in that zone, because it has great benefits for your running, but also great benefits for your overall health and well-being. Hope that's useful. Happy running.